In this lesson, what we're going to be dealing with is the computation of powers. And when you're finished with it, you should be able to understand how to compute a power and what these powers actually mean. The form that we're going to be working with is this here that you're seeing. All this really means is that this here is a number, as well this here is also a number. And when you compute the powers for something such as that, you would simply be taking that number itself and multiplying it by itself a certain number of times. And if you see, as you go up, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so on, all the way up until a. So let's say, for example, I have 4 written to the 4th power. All this really means is I'm going to take 4 and multiply it by itself 4 times. And that's really what something raised to a power is. So notice that what I did is I just took the 4 that we had here and simply have 1, 2, 3, 4 4s multiplying by each other. Alright? And this is another example that you can go ahead and look at. In this example, we're thinking of 3 to the 4th power. And if you notice, what we did is we take 3 and we multiply it by itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice the count of 3's is given by this number on top here. And the number that you're multiplying by itself is given by this one down here. So when you take 3 and you multiply it by itself 4 times, you get the value 81. The next example, 9 to the power of 4. I know I'm using the power of 4 constantly, but still go along with it. It's easy for you to understand. Look at the number here. The number is the one that's replicating here, and you're multiplying it by itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. When you're done multiply it, you get your answer. And that's simply all it means to compute powers. So specifically in this lesson is that we're going to look at squares, square roots, cubes, and cube roots, and try and explain this in a way that you'd be able to understand what each one of these here actually represent.